Hey y'all. Alright, so I'm back with Leo's zodiac reading. Alright, all placements, sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus. Go ahead and look up your chart to see where you have Leo at on your chart. If you are not a sun Leo or moon or rising, okay, as it is very important for you to know where Leo is at on your chart if you do have Leo. If you are somebody that watches zodiac readings or you do like this message after you view it, okay, it's very important that you know where this applies. So wherever this placement is at, it will be more applicable. You'll better understand it. It will resonate with you, okay? If you don't already know your natal chart, I do suggest obtaining that. If you are interested, I do offer that as one of my services. So go to the Linktree in my bio, click on my booking calendar, and the service is there and the pricing. Go ahead and book for that. So that way, every time you watch a zodiac reading, you know exactly where the information that's being provided to you applies. Okay? Very, very important. All right, this is also for the high vibrational Leos. Okay, I just saw 111. I got that in Cancer's reading as well. You could be seeing angel number 111. All right, so high vibrational Leos, Leos that are working towards their better selves, making changes or wanting to make changes for their betterment, okay? Or you're working towards this, or you're wanting change in your life, okay? These messages, there's something in here that is for you, all right? So we're going to start off with your energy here. I do have solar plexus chakra, your sacral chakra, and then I'm also showing your heart chakra, all right? These are the main focus. You're going to want to focus on these chakras, okay? With the solar plexus chakra, it's pertaining to your personal power, your self-esteem, your purpose. And it's crazy because we also got solar plexus chakra. And I know that this is actually Leo's, associated to Leo, all right? The solar plexus chakra. Self-esteem, confidence, all right? Your personal power. And then also your sacral chakra, creativity, sexuality, pleasure, all right? And then your heart chakra, and that's love, compassion, and joy, all right? You may struggle with these things, or these are the things that you're working on right now, or what you're being guided to work on to see you forward on your path, on your journey, okay? The number 7 is significant. The month of, July, okay, is significant. That is Leo season. July 23rd, okay? And I did see the number 23, okay, before I started this message. So July 23rd is significant. Something could take place July 23rd. That is literally a month exactly from today. I'm recording this May 23rd, okay? You could also be seeing 654. The number 54 is significant. 64 is significant. 5464, you're being guided to go and look up that angel number. There's something more to go off of this message for you, or something more in depth, or something more that coincides with this message, okay? Also, angel number 5665 is significant as well, so you'll want to look that one up also. Somebody could be 37, 38, 36, 39, all right? The number 6 is big here as well for you, Leos, and I do feel like it is pertaining to your physical health, so we'll get to that in a moment. But I have sculpture of self. Some of you could actually be working on your physical body. Some of you could be in the gym, or you're contemplating joining a gym, okay, or starting at a gym, okay? Go ahead, go for it. Spirit's saying go for it, okay? But we have shape the sculpture of self, honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing identity. We have harmony's call. I feel like you're taking on this call to do so. And you know what? Let me rewind. Let's go back here to the energy cards, because Spirit wants me to read these cards. The first one says freedom. I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt. So I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. All right? So this may resonate with you right now, Leo, or what you're experiencing, or what you've had to overcome, or what you're currently working on, okay? Then we have courage, and the courage also goes with the solar plexus chakra. It goes with Leo. All right. You are created of this type of energy. It's just about you tapping into it. I am stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am light and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the tests of life. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new life. I feel like you're gaining a sense of freedom through your courage, or this is what you're working towards or you're stepping into. Okay. We are all on different timelines. So we're at different, areas, in different areas that we're working on, and, parts of us and just what we handle or what we deal with on a day to day or daily, Okay. But we have serenity through love, release, and inner work. I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. All right. Some of you are gaining this freedom and your courage through serenity, through, accepting what is in your control and what's not, what is out of your control, and releasing the need for control. Okay. To have a tight grip on everything. You're needing to allow the universe, the Most High, your spirit team, to assist you in this, okay? So you are being guided to only work on the things that are within your control, all right? So let's get back to this, the sculpture of self, all right? You're working on that's your main focus, is working on yourself and doing what you can do. Not worrying about what other people can do, what other people are doing, but worrying about yourself. Sculpting the self that you truly desire and that deep down to your core you truly are. And so you need to craft that. You need to peel away certain layers that have tampered with you and your authenticity. Okay? We have Harmony's call. Embrace equality and pursue justice, harmonizing the energies to manifest a balanced and just outcome. All right? I feel like some of you have actually taken the call, like you've been called to really tap into yourself and really figure out who you are. All right? We have trust yourself. Let your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters. And I feel like with this mountain of mastery, I feel like a lot of you have mastered trusting yourself. You've been sculpting yourself and really peeling back and removing and releasing things that do not serve you, that do not make you feel whole and grounded and like your true authentic self. And you've become more trusting in yourself. Okay, you've mastered this, or you're working towards mastery of this. Ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by the stoic presence of the Mastery Mountain pathway. That is for a lot of you, that's the path that you're on right now, is to self-mastery. Really finding out who you are, really working towards that, accepting that call, trusting yourself, and you're mastering this, or you're going to. After that, we have soils of balance. Or wait. Solace, my bad, of balance. Seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. This is also giving duality. Okay, the energy of duality, the internal duality. So that way on the external, in your physical reality, you will see this harmony. That's also the number 6, what the number 6 gives. It's harmony, teamwork, cooperation. So you're being guided to work on this, or this is what you have been working on. Finding harmony within self. So that way you can see it on the outskirts. So you could see it outside of yourself. We have crystal of clarity. So I feel like you've received the clarity, or this is your clarity. You could have sought out some type of wise counsel, whether that is in the physical realm or even spiritually. 707 is significant. Illuminate your path with openness and insight, readying yourself for a newfound understanding of content. Yeah. So you could be opening yourself up to new ways. Small steps, though. The small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories. Celebrate them. They will take you there. All right? Vortex of change. Tide of transition. Yeah, you could have gone through a really, been on a really rough road. And it's like trying to find the answers, or that's where you're currently at right now, trying to find answers. And this is your answer. By sculpting yourself, answering that call to really dig deep within yourself to find who you truly are, discovering that, and trusting yourself, trusting your findings, all right? You're going to reach a sense of mastery, a mastery of balance and harmony in your life. Okay? You could, now moving on, when it comes to money and your career or whatnot, you could be very unfulfilled, or in the past you were very unfulfilled. For some of you, this is past energy. Some of you, this is current, okay? And we have let's change. So you could have changed this, or you're working towards changing this, okay? Some of you could have an emotional attachment to a job that is no longer serving you. Some of you are being guided to explore your wants and needs and consider a change. That's why we have change right next to unfulfilled. And then others, you're unhappy with your income, but too scared to make any changes. So this is like a huge, with this change card coming right after that, it's time to make the change. Some of you are being guided to do this. You need to change when it comes to the job that you're doing or working at or working towards or that you've committed to. It's very unfulfilling for you. I just saw 1144. You could be seeing that angel number if you're in that time. And if you do, this is your confirmation. It's time to make the change. For some, it says there's a change for the better coming your way. Embrace it. So some of you have manifested change. Some of you have been putting in the work to obtain this change when it comes to your finances, when it comes to work. Okay? Just because you don't see any movement, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. Some of you could feel unfulfilled because of the fact that you've made a change and you're not seeing any shifts. You're not seeing any movement. All right? And then for some, it says sometimes to see change, you must be the change. And this goes back to talk about the inner work that needs to be done, digging deep, diving deep within self to finding self and discovering self so that you actually are authentic in what you want, and really recognizing what you truly desire to your core. All right? Something from the past is significant here. Something from the past is coming back, perhaps an old job or an unfinished project. Okay, that's for some of you. For others, it says, look to the past to understand the future as a lesson, an experience, or an old skill. And then others, it says, you could be earning or receiving money from something you did in the past. Okay? 3, 2, 1. It's on its way for whoever that's for. Okay? Just be open to receiving whatever this is. I feel like it will be more fulfilling. Okay? Let me see something real quick. God is surrounding you with the angels and guardians of magic so that you can step into your power to create and experience the life that you deserve. And this really does, and this is 0707 angel number. This does give that sacral energy, which is creativity, and then you're stepping into your power, which is this solar plexus chakra. Okay? 1 second. God has heard your prayers and wants you to know that the miracles you need to be in alignment with your highest goodness and truth are coming your way now. Enjoy the magic. Ashe. Okay, claim that. Especially if you've been really putting in work or you just feel like, it's really that time for change. You've just been feeling unfulfilled for so long in all areas or any area of your life. Okay? Some, you're being guided to make investments, okay? Whatever offering that's coming in, you're being guided to make an investment, okay? For some, I'm showing that finances are looking good and growing. Maybe you've made the change from the past. In the past, you've made this change from being unfulfilled, all right? And so now you're making investments. Now you're saving. Some of you are needing to invest in transportation, okay? Or a vehicle or a new car or something like that. It says this is a great time to invest. So yeah, some of you are being guided to invest. Set a strong foundation and you will see the fruits of your labor. Okay? Somebody could be 33, 34. We have offering. The universe will meet all of your needs. Some of you are needing to consider having a money altar. All right? And then others, we have call upon your spirit guides and angels to assist you during this time. And we do have the angelic help card under the past. Some of you could have struggled with perfectionism, or that's what you're currently struggling with, and you're needing to call on angelic help and support right now. Okay? Yeah, some of you could be like huge perfectionists, and you're needing to release that. That is a certain form or need of control. Okay? But yeah, some of you are needing to call on the angels to assist you. We have transporters. Some of you could have a career, or you're being guided to take up a career in transportation, such as travel, driving, or shipping. It could appeal to you, all right? This card is also a good indicator that things will start moving for you rather quickly, okay? That's for some of you. Others, you could travel for work, or perhaps you need to take action on some financial matter. So some of you may need to invest in something. Only you know what that is, okay? Somebody could be 56. All right. And then we have over here, look, power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. With that solar plexus energy, something with the month of June is significant. Somebody could be 32. But reclaiming your power. And then we have angelic assistance right here. Divine guidance, loving support. You really do have your angels surrounding you, trying to assist you. You need to give them permission to help you. Like, they're ready and willing. It's their job, but free will, it's like they won't intervene unless you ask them to. And that's because of free will. Somebody could be 37, 39, or 40. But the angels are here, ready to assist you. But we have power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. That solar plexus energy is significant. But the angels have been communicating with you. I feel like for whoever, somebody specifically, you've been seeing a lot of angel numbers in like number sequences. It's not just a coincidence. The angels are literally, your angels are trying to communicate with you. And so if that is you, and you're like, well, I look up the angel numbers, and I mean, yeah, I read them and I see, and I'm just like, okay, well, you have to understand how to apply those angel numbers other than not just reading whatever you read when you look it up. There's more to it and how to apply it. So I do offer angel number reading. Like if you're seeing angel number all the time, say you're seeing 654 every single day, faithfully. All right, there's a message. Because they typically will stop sending that number or making it appear and relevant in your life once you take heed to whatever they're trying to send to you or say to you, relay to you, whatever the case may be. So if you're continuously seeing it, maybe you know what it's about, you know, but it's like you need to get a reading to see what they're trying to relay, a more in-depth reading. Okay, so I think that service I offer is like $13.13. I don't know. You'll have to go look on my calendar in the description box, okay, through my Linktree. Go book for that service. If you keep getting angel numbers, especially the same ones over and over and over and over again, there's something your spirit team, the angels want you to know. Okay, more than what you've obtained. Okay, for whoever that's for. So, and then when I tapped in as far as your health goes, maybe physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, the health card, the physical health card came out. All right. Some of you may already be working on your health, because I did get also with like this sculpture of self. It was giving energy What was coming to me is that you've been working out, or that you're being guided to, or maybe you're feeling like this is what you want to do. Okay, go for it. We have stretch, exercise. Make sure you're drinking water. If you take vitamins or you feel like you need to start taking a vitamin, do that. For some, you might want to invest in B12. Okay, I'm not a healthcare provider, so let me just side note that real quick. I am not telling you to do this. This is just what Spirit is saying. You can go see a healthcare professional and make sure that this is okay for you, okay? But we have B12. And then a lung detox may be significant for somebody. Maybe you're being guided to do a lung detox. We have fiber and iron. Some of you may benefit from adding fiber or iron to your diet. Again, visit a healthcare professional to get the okay on this. All right. And then you're also wanting to make sure breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that you are eating your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's not a requirement, but for somebody specifically, like, you're being guided to make sure that you do this. It doesn't need to be a big breakfast. It doesn't need to be a big lunch or dinner. Like, you want to make sure that you're staying on top of consistently better eating habits. Okay. And make sure that you're feeding yourself. Make sure you're giving yourself water. You need the H2O. This will help you too. On this path that you're on, like, this will quite literally help you. All right. Some of you are needing to cut out smoking and add more fruits and veggies to your diet. Okay. Take it or leave it. That's all on you. I, again, am just the messenger. Okay. Somebody could be 21, 23, or 24. And then we have crown chakra affirming, I understand. So you're needing to do a crown chakra affirmation. This is going to help with your connectedness to the higher power, to source, to your angels, okay? Those that are looking over you. The crown chakra affirmation, I am one with the universal presence that transcends space and time and pervades all that is, okay? So again, and you can write this down, and then make sure you're saying this every single day, as many times as you want to, but you will, until you see a shift, until you feel like you're more connected than you have been, till you feel like, because that's what it is. It really is about your connection. You're connecting to source, your higher self, okay? Being able to get a clear connection, crystal of clarity, all right? To get that wise counsel, exactly. Okay? Seek guidance from trusted friends or mentors to help you along. Some of you may need to do that. All right? But again, it is, I am one with the universal presence that transcends space and time and pervades all that is. Okay? So affirm. And then again, like I said, we got the solar plexus chakra. So you're wanting to make sure that you're staying, you're opening this chakra, that you are balancing it. Okay? For some of you, I feel like maybe a few of you, it may be blocked, and so you're needing to really work on it. For others, I'm getting that you're just needing to open it up more and balance it out more, okay? We have Sagittarius. You can have Sagittarius placements, or you could just be a Sagittarius with Leo placements, okay? This could be somebody that you're in a relationship with as well, or someone you're going, this is somebody that's going to offer, there might be some type of offering, or you're going to be investing in something with a Sagittarius, something like that for somebody. This person may have like no indoor voice. All right. Forms opinions off of pure emotion. Somebody could be obsessed with self-improvement. See, and that could be your energy with this whole sculpting yourself, trusting yourself, and mastering this. Wants to know everything, maybe that's you. Because of their hunger for knowledge, they are restless and can have a hard time following through. That could be you as well. All right, the color purple, dark blue, or plum is significant. This is also associated with abundance. The date November 22nd through December 21st is significant as well. Hips, thighs, liver, and sciatic nerve is significant. Okay. And Sagittarius is governed by the planet Jupiter, which is blessings, favor, miracles, and fortune, magic, and mysticism. All right, maybe confidence with that and tapping into that. Some of you are needing to be spontaneous. And you may be somebody you have relentless drive for freedom. That's why the first card that came out is freedom. All right, so this is the work that you need to do in order to get there, or keep doing the work that you're doing to get there. All right. So again, make sure you're focusing on your solar plexus chakra, your sacral chakra, your heart chakra, and your crown chakra. Do some crown chakra affirming. All right. And as you work on these, you take heed and you work on these, I promise you, you will see the internal changes and growth to where it is going to then reflect in your physical reality. You have to trust and you have to believe that this is the case, especially if you've been like putting in this kind of work, or you aspire to get to, this abundant life, whatever your desires are, or just abundant self, okay? The highest version of yourself, reclaiming your power. Make sure that you do this work. Okay? The Most High is proud of you. Your spirit team's proud of you. Make sure if you feel like it's 7:23 on my clock right now. So somebody could be born 7/23, July 23rd. Okay? Or something will take place in a month from now. If you go ahead and you take heed to this, you will see some type of shift at least by July 23rd, 1 month from now. All right? And feel free, if you want confirmation or further clarity on this message, feel free to reach out. We can do a personal reading. All right? Or if you were satisfied with this reading, I am taking donations, and you can do that by going to my booking calendar, and in the description box, it will have all of the methods of paying, so i.e. CashApp, PayPal, Zelle, etc. Or 2, you can donate on my Amazon wish list, which can be found on my Linktree as well. All right? And I thank you in advance for your support, okay? Because all of that does go towards what I do here for myself and my collective, for the collective, and then also my family, okay? So I want to thank you in advance for all the love and support you give to me. But until next time, Leos, keep going hard in the paint. You're doing amazing. Or make sure you go ahead and put them feet 10 toes down. Well, 20 technically, right? And get busy. I have so much faith in you. All right? But until next time, I love you. Peace, love, and light.